and in this video I am going to show you how to deploy a simple Express app on AWS Fargate. So AWS Fargate is a serverless compute engine that let you focus on building the application without managing the servers, RAM and storage. All that things will manage by AWS. So this is the simple Express.js application. This is a simple, this will print the hello, this is Ashutosh and I am 20-year-old, I am a student. This message will print. So let's dockerize this application using Docker file. So I have already created a Docker file. I am using a node 12 Alpine based image. After that, I'm declaring the working directory as a user src app. After that, I'm copying package.json file to this location. After that, I'm running npm install. After that, I'm copying all the root files to this directory. After that, I'm exposing 3000 port because our application is running on 3000 port. Here you can see. After that, I'm using cmd command to run the application. Okay. And after that, we'll also create a CI/CD pipeline using GitHub Action so that if there is any changes made in the code, then it will automatically trigger the pipeline and it will automatically deploy the changes made in the code. Okay, so let's build this Docker file locally and let's run this locally first. Okay, so Docker build -t, let's give any name, Express JS app. Okay, so it's build up. Let's check the image. Yeah, image is here. You can see the image has been created. So let's run this image. Docker run -itd -p for port mapping. After that, give the repository name, sorry, image name. Let's run this. As you can see, it's running on 3000 port. Let's check it. Go to the browser, type localhost :3000. Yeah, as you can see here, the message appeared, hello, this is Ashutosh, I am 20-year-old and I am a student. So this message we have given in the application, as you can see. Okay, so our application is running locally. So let's deploy this image to AWS Fargate. Okay, so to create infrastructure in AWS, I'm using infrastructure as a code that is Terraform to create all the infrastructure in the AWS. So let's understood the code first. Okay, so I'm opening the code. This is in this code. Okay, infrastructure. Okay, first of all, we are creating a network. So we are creating a VPC. with the cider block, this cider block. After that, we need two public subnets and two private subnets. So we are creating two public subnets, public, and two private subnets, private. After that, we are creating an internet gateway so that the container can communicate with the internet. So we are creating an internet gateway. Here we are creating a routes for the internet gateway. After that, we are creating AWS EIP. EIP stands for Elastic IP for NAT gateway. After that, we are creating a NAT gateway so that the AWS Fargate or the container can communicate with other services of AWS. After that, we are creating a route table. After that, we are assigning the route table to the subnet. After that, we are creating a two security groups. One is for load balancer, other is for the container or the cluster. Okay, after that, we are creating a load balancer so that we can access this application, this container via load balancer. Okay, so we are creating a load balancer. In that, we are creating a target group and we are creating a listener on port 80. Okay, after that, we are also creating a role, that is ECS task execution role, and that will assign to ECS task definition. Okay, so we are creating a role and we are attaching the policy to the role. Okay, after that, we are creating a ECR repository so that we can push the image to the repository, AWS ECR repository. After that, we are creating a AWS task definition. We have assigned the requirement capabilities Fargate. We have assigned the role. We have given the CPU, RAM. Then we have given container definition here. We have given image here. We have given AWS CPU, RAM, name of the container, node port, network mode, port mapping, all that things. Okay, after that we are creating a cluster and we are creating a service for that. Okay, and we have given the load balancer so that we can access this service via load balancer. Okay, so let's apply this code. Okay, so let's first create a AWS ECR repository by using target tag, Terraform apply target equals to copy paste dot ECR underscore repo. So it will create a public ECR repository in AWS. Let's check it's completed. ECR repositories. Yeah, so you can see that the repository has been created. So let's push the Docker local Docker image from local to AWS ECR. Okay, so go to the directory. After that, execute all these commands. Okay, then build the Docker image, build the Docker file so that it will create an image. After that, tag the image, tag successfully. After that, push the Docker image finally to the ECR. Okay, so the image has been pushed to ECR. Let's check it. Yeah, so those you see the image is here. Okay, so let's get this URL. This is the registry and paste it in the task definition here. You can see the task definition here. Okay, so paste the image URI here. Okay, let's copy the old image URI and paste it here. So image has been, we have pasted the image URI here. After that, let's create a infrastructure. Let's apply the code. It will take some time to create an infrastructure and deploy the image from ECR, AWS ECR. So let's wait for this. Okay, so as you can see, all the changes has been added, all the infrastructure has been created. Now let's check in the console. Yeah, as you can see, the cluster has been created and all the services are running. Task is also running. So let's check on load balancer. Okay, so let's copy the DNS name, paste it in browser. Yeah. As you can see, the same message has been appeared and the applications running successfully. Okay, so let's create a GitHub action, a CI/CD pipeline, so that if there is any changes triggered in the repository, it will automatically deploy the changes uh, in the AWS Fargate. Okay, so as you can see, I have already created the GitHub Action configuration. In To create that, we have to create a GitHub directory. In the .github directory, create a workflows directory, and under that create aws-ecs.yaml file for configuration file. So let's understand this configuration. So I have given the name deployed to AWS ECS Fargate on push in main branch. After that, I have given all the environment variables that are required, including ECS registry, then the repo name, region, container name, ECS cluster, ECS ID, ECS service. For that, I have given the default shell, that is bash. For that, given the job deploy, name is deploy. It will run on Ubuntu latest OS. For that, I have given, you can give any environment. So that the steps. So first step is checkout. It will check out the changes in the GitHub repository. After that, it will I have given the AWS credentials. You can give the secrets in GitHub. Show you how can you do that. Settings, uh, to secret actions. Yeah. You can create a new repository secrets. You can give here the name and the secret access key. I have already given that AWS access key and AWS secret access key. Okay, after that, login to AWS ECR, login ECR. This is the one step. After that, it will build, tag, and push the Docker image to AWS ECR. After that, next step is download the task definition using AWS CLI command and put it in the task definition.json file. After that, fill the image ID in the ECS client task definition, and after that, deploy the ECS task definition. Okay, so let's make some changes in the code. Let's add few more lines. I am studying. Apache. Okay, we have made some changes. Okay, let's push these changes to the GitHub repository. Git add git status. You can see modified index.js. Git admit and added few lines. Git push. Okay, so let's check that the CI/CD pipeline has been triggered or not. Yeah, it is in queue. It's triggered and it's running the job. Let's wait for this. Okay, so as you can see, the pipeline has been successful, and let's check that it's added a changes or not. Go to the load balancer, copy DNS name, let's paste it here. Yes, as you can see, the changes has been deployed. Okay, so this is the CI/CD pipeline and ECS deployment. Hope you guys enjoy this video.